SWANKVIEW TV. I'm your host Swank, and today we gonna get right into it, man. We keeping it busting today. Today we talking about the URL NOME 11. It was crazy. NOME XIX1 Roman numerals, whatever you want to call it, man. It was crazy. It was a great event. There was a lot of epic things that happened, a lot of announcements, a lot of public service announcements. Drizzy Drake was in the building. It was epic, man. Drake did something spectacular, man. I'm gonna get into the battles. I'm gonna give y'all a quick recap. I ain't gonna make it boring, weak, lazy, or whack. I'm gonna get right to it and hit y'all with this. Is this, right? So I'm gonna get right to it about that all that shit, right? So let me get to the smack shit, right? I'm gonna get right into the battles. I'm gonna give you a play-by-play. I had the whole thing win. If you watched it, you know that I know what I'm talking about. If you didn't watch, I'll give you a recap. You're gonna feel like you was there. I'm gonna give you a couple of highlights and let you know who did what. Give you my picks and who I think won. I know who won. I'm gonna let you know who really won, man. It was crazy. It was an epic event, man. Shout out to Smack, the whole URL. Shout out to Drake. Shout out to everybody who put on for the culture. Rum Nitty, Luke Castro, Mike P. The list go on and on. Reed Dollaz, Murda Mook, them had cameos. T-Rex made a comeback. Amazing. So the first battle was Luke Castro versus Mike P. Luke Castro and Mike P. It was decent. Mike P had more complex bars to me. Luke Castro did his thing. He had a whole lot of energy. He had some nice bars, but his delivery was a little off. He wasn't hitting home with them bars. Like, I feel like he could have did better with them bars. He could have hit home harder. He could have gave us a little more. Mike P really came with some more influential bars, and his bars was just more thought-provoking. Like, you could tell he put a little more time to his bars. Not taking nothing away from Luke Castro. He did his thing as well. But to me, I'm giving that one to Mike P. 2-1 all day, every day. That one was crazy. Av is crazy metaphorical, crazy with the punches. He a punchline master. Jay the Nightwing, he do his thing. He got a lot of energy, and he come with some slick, witty type bars. But at the end of the day, I give y'all a couple highlights. Av hitting him with shit like Av versus Jay the Nightwing. Av hit Jay with stuff like auto part. Man said pole next to the seat like a handicapped shower. Jay the Nightwing did his thing. He had a little couple bars, you know, silent bar strikes again. But this the night of main events, and I ain't gonna give you too many highlights from Jay the Nightwing. No disrespect. Shout out to Jay the Nightwing, but bro, you can't be forgetting bars and having slight chokes, and then blaming chokes on being excited. I get you was excited. It's a big thing. It is NOME, N-O.M.E, the night of main events. But nonetheless, you can't just be out here forgetting your bars, man. This is the biggest event of your career far as in battle rap. So far as you forgetting bars, that's unacceptable. Period. Next up, you had Danny Myers versus what's his name? Real Sick. I ain't really familiar with Real Sick, no disrespect. But, you know, Real Sick round. Like, I don't even want to rap no more. I don't know my third. I give up. It just was weird. I don't know if dude paid him off. Real Sick. I don't know. Real Sick had a little bar, you know, Jersey down. I'm about to put us back on the board. It was cool. It just, I don't know. But I'm giving that to Real Sick through the door. Danny Myers, the bar god. He's super cold. Ain't no debate. Danny Myers go crazy. Like, Danny Myers is known. D-Dot versus DNA. Now, this was weird to me. DNA, I guess, making a comeback. They saying Smack had him on ice for whatever reason. They fell out of URL, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, but I do know DNA is go hard. DNA is amazing. Like, the way he break you down, and I seen him come from a long way. Doing one last quotable from DNA, he said, crackers can see through Dot. That's why he can't stay at the Ritz. That was hard. That was so. I'm just going to get that on a 50-50. I'm going to give that a split. I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to have to watch it again and see what happened. But right now, I'm not. Moving right along to one of my favorites, the battle I was really waiting for, the return of T-Rex. Dot Mob. Down over this shit, right? In versus Easy the Block Captain from Philly, who been talking mad greasy like motor oil. And he said about the Danny Myers situation, 12 Dot Mob members will have to give me a stat. But Danny Myers had T-Rex ran off of $12,000 that Danny Myers gave him for a battle and didn't ever do the battle. He ended up doing it later, but he ran off at that time. It took a couple years and basically just took the man money to G this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy as hell. But 100%. Geechi Gotti 65-35. That's what I gave. Nitty did his thing. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could say 60-40, but I just feel like Geechi edged him with the energy. I think he overpowered him. Rum was more witty, and he had a, you know what I'm saying, no games, trying to get into the game. I'm just saying, but they both had love, showed each other love, and that was just super real for the culture and a big deal. Drake, first of all, putting up that money and the extra money, and then Rum Nitty and Geechi splitting. No matter who wins, they was 150,000. They get 75,000 a piece and went home, and that was just, man, that was crazy for the coach, because the average Joe wouldn't do that. They was on real nigga time for real. For real, for real. So shout out to Rum Nitty. That was honorable as hell. Much love to Geechi Gotti, both of y'all. That was a cold move, man. That was a big deal for the culture. Moving right along. Oh, Drake, by the way, side note, Drake say he'll pay for Surf versus Mook, and he'll pay for see Daylight versus Lux. He said he got to see them Tay Rock. Period. He was not ready for Tay Rock at all. Them bars was not ready, or his delivery. Them glasses he had on looking like Morpheus' nephew. Bro, fam looked like Morpheus' nephew, bro. That one right. The man looked like Tone Loc in his prime with them glasses on, man. Like, he's a straight gangbang from LA, Kush, you know what I'm saying? Blood Connect gang. He looked like one of them, bro. That man looked like my ending picks, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Mike P beat Lou Castro. Av destroyed Jay the Nightwing. Danny Myers choked 2 rounds. Instant body bag, and Real Sick did have bars. Real Sick killed Danny Myers. B Dot and DNA, it was a 50. I don't know who won. Both of them just, to me, it wasn't shit. That wasn't the best DNA I seen. I'm not familiar with B Dot, but he just wasn't impressing me. He ain't make me get no chills and make me do the old face. I ain't do none of that. T-Rex, Easy the Block Captain. I'm giving it to T-Rex. That's just how I'm a T-Rex fan. He didn't go super crazy, but bro ain't go super crazy. Easy had some bars, but T-Rex had some of them old school T-Rex moments like, bro, you can't even come with that, to the point Easy the Block Captain had to say shit was hard. And I believe T-Rex shouted out Easy one time like, bro, you was hard. But I'm giving that to T-Rex. And Geechi Gotti, Rum Nitty, I'm still on the fence. I want to give it to Gotti because he had more passion to me, more oomph to me. But Rum Nitty wasn't no fucking joke. He wasn't nothing to play with. He definitely nothing like, boy. You would not ever be like, well, Rum was decent. Okay, no. It was a battle. I'm about to see it again. Rum won the votes and the fans. I'm giving that one 50-50. I'm giving it to Geechi for the. I'm just giving it to Geechi for the realness. He ain't punchline with him. He just gave him some. Look, nigga, look, cuz I put you on. He gave him some of that, and I just felt him a little more. No homo. And last but not least, Tay Rock versus Chilla Jones. No contest. Tay Rock murdered Chilla Jones. It wasn't even fair. 7-0, 6-10, whatever the fuck Chilla said. He was the champion. That don't mean nothing. That boy fucked up tonight. Tay Rock told it, fucked that boy up. What did him dirty? You hear me? Gave that boy the biggest. You hear me? Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments, man. I told y'all my picks on it, man. NOME 11, it was a great show. I'm tired, man. I'm gonna go and lay it down, man. Y'all be smooth, man. Shout out to the whole URL. Shout out to Drake again. Shout out to Neil, Soup Surf, all the commentators. Philadelphia Freeway was in the building. He dropped a video. It was pretty dope. Had smacking them in there. I think he had Big T from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. Philadelphia Freeway was there. And it was just a good event overall. It was pretty good. It's moved along pretty smooth. And that was that, man. Shout out to the whole URL and the whole Smack team. And shout out to NOME 11, everybody who participated, and all the fans. Throw it over, you see me, man. This is SWANKVIEW TV. Yo, recap of NOME 11. Yo, whole Swank.